我と共に生きるは霊言なる勇者。世界にあだなす存在よ、我が名のもとに排除する。逃れることができん。突貫する。倒れろ。塵悪多も残さん。真偽リーベルン・バレスティ。共に行こう、エイフェリアたち。
Hello, this is Scher talking, and in today's video let's talk about the new character that everyone loves and everyone got salty but not getting it, and some people even revolted to get this character. And who it is? It's Creation Valkyrie, or Lenneth from the original game, with a different type of animations and a lot of stuff. This girl here, she is the spotlight character for 2 weeks to come. And I want to do a review or just analyze all of her stuff, so we can just discuss it further and see how she works on the game. Well, first of all, she's a character with 3 attacks, but there's a lot of hits on these attacks. She's a great sword type user with no element attributed to any of her attacks, so she can be converted to everything that you want. And also her attacks have a lot of hits, and the Universe Ray is attacked with 8 hits. It's a attack sent from afar. And then there's Sacred Buster and Decision Blast. They are attacks that launch the enemy, and these attacks will keep repeating until the attack number 5. So it's very good to raise her attacks so you can keep the enemy in the air, get a lot of crystals for farming or for Valhalla Assault. This will work very well for you. The remaining attacks, the Sacred Buster is 4 hits and Decision Blast is 6 hits, so she equals to 18 number of hits for her normal attacks. So that's very fine for a character with a great sword. Like I said, the only other character with a great number of hits, it's Frey, and Frey it was just released not much long ago. Okay, now we just need to check her character skill, and there's Valkyrie Pledge. Valkyrie Pledge is you see it says greatly increases attack, and when it says greatly increases attack is the second type of buff. Usually most characters from 2nd generation have this stuff, and it will increase the attack by up to 36% of increase. Okay, this on level max. It's from the white orb, so the white orb is easy to get. We also get one of 6-star white. Pure white, it's very good for you to just use this with your Creation Valkyrie, but it doesn't have any skills added to it. So it's just good for you right now, but you probably get one 6-star version or 6-star version in the future. Now the second is called Divine Order, and the Divine Order greatly improves all abilities when the start of your turn if your Purification Gauge is on level 1 or higher. This is a very common type of skill for all Valkyries, and it's yet another way to increase her attack, and everything else would just easy way to do this. And the Divine Order is something that will increase 20% on total on your max level. It increases by 4% on each level. It's less than Hakuri. Hakuri can reach 25%. So that's strange, but also understandable because she's stronger than Hakuri in most other stuff. And the last stuff, called Soul Sanctuary, it just increases the chances for a guard if the guard chance is not 0. This one is not that important because she's just so reliable in just dealing damage, and guard is not even her better thing here. She does not draw enemies to attack her. So and it's very interesting to see that her unique orb is from the red color, so you'll be losing some of your combinations here just because you're using Soul Sanctuary. So that's why not getting her orbs, it's kind of bad, because her orb has 2 skills that are very strong, but you also can kind of compensate by just increasing the blue and white to number 5 and get the best that you can have without relying on the orbs. If you're using her unique orb, you can't reach number 5 with both white and blue at the same time. Not right now, because our orbs don't increase that much, and 7-star orbs are just so rare for us to get. Okay, that kind of explains the first part of this Valkyrie. The second part of his Valkyrie is just that her unique orb also increases attack even more, It's not. We don't know the value. There's a spreadsheet on Discord that there are some values there, and it must be a very good increase, but I'm not so sure. I can't say right now. I will try to test in the future with other Lenneths, and when the limit skill gets released in the future, I will do other character analysis with all the characters again. So, well, also the unique orb will increase her action skill damage by up to 10%, so it will do even more damage by just getting the orb. Okay, for those that don't have the orb, there's another orb that also increases action skill damage, but I don't believe it's from her color. It's not. This one here, I'm even upgrading it, and it's 7% on right now. When it reaches level 50, it will be 80%. So, well, sadly it's not from her color, so okay, we'll just skip it. Now, like always, I just want to test her attack so we can discuss further. And before we do this, I just need to give a look on her status. And she's a character with a large number of status. We already know this because we can click on the notice and check, or just the sum part of it. You can just go here and you can check her information. And she's a character that breaks barriers that were not established in the game right now. You see that she can reach 2000 attack. Aelia, for example, was some of the strongest that we had so far. It's only 1.3k attack, so she kind of has 50% more damage by physical attack than Aelia. But we have to remember that most of attack that we get are from weapons and not from the character. And, well, even if you don't get that much attack from the character itself, when you use her on the character assist, she will provide even more attack. And if you sublimate this Valkyrie, she will get even more attack, reaching very high numbers. And also you see that her HP is the highest I ever saw so far. 7000 HP is very high, and her physical defense and mag defense is just average, but above average actually. Okay, so you see here her orb says greatly increases attack and increase damage dealt by action skills. When it says greatly increases, we always think that it's around 40%, but also this can be raised, just like in the case with Cena. With Cena has a very high number of drain by her normal attacks, because it's a passive skill. Characters like Alicia and Tyla just don't heal that much because her heal comes from an orb, and orb can be raised to level 5. So that's why I won't be commenting on this stuff right now, because I can't complain on something that I don't understand or I don't know. Okay? So I hope you understand this. And now we just start testing to explain how she works and how much damage she provides. I already know because I did a video in Brazilian Portuguese to test this, and we'll do this test right now so you can also see this going and check for yourself how much strong she is. Okay, now let's just go for the first stage in the game. Click here. I have to remember you guys, Killing is a very good character for this. I have to remember you guys that my Axis party is empty and my active party skill is also empty, so everything I'm doing here is just for base value. Okay, I'm only using orbs with my Hakori, so I can just get even more purification gauge if I want. Now let's just start the test. Before I get into calculations, let me just explain that here we have 6000 physical attack with this creation Valkyrie. The only thing that may kind of complicate the calculation is this professional like. It increases the critical hit rate by 2%, but I don't think 2% will make that much difference. So now let's just face the first enemy. Okay, we just start by using only the creation Valkyrie. There was one critical hit and the damage was 68k. So this is very similar to what I was testing, and she kind of have 11 times multiplier for her normal attacks. It's the same as Amelia. Amelia is a character given by the new login bonus that everyone got, and they are hand to hand when comparing their normal attacks. Okay, so I'll just increase the bar now. I just want to show you guys the damage, the base damage from her purification attack. I already know it's 9 times multiplier because I did a lot of testing, but let's just check so you can check by video. I will just start with the purification attack. See, 52k damage, it equals around 9 times multiplier her normal attack. Okay, it's very high, it's this pretty standard for some Valkyries, but it's above average when compared to every other character. Okay, now we can just get back, click on retire, and check her other 2 skills. If we follow this document that I'm telling you guys, the spreadsheet that was on Discord, her first skill, called Valkyrie Pledge, increases up to 36% attack when on level 5. Okay, so we just use this new orb we got from this event. It's a pure white, called Orb of Platinum. It increases 80 points. Other pure orbs won't increase that much. You can check. This one increases 70. So even if this orb doesn't have a good skill, it will increase a lot of value for you to increase the Valkyrie Pledge. Just this one already give us to number 4, you see? Okay, now we click here and we need to just get some more white. This white can be from anywhere. I don't have any pure white besides this one. I will just bring white and red. Okay, now Valkyrie Pledge is on number 5, and Soul Sanctuary doesn't matter because it just increases guard chance. It won't affect our damage, and our thing here only inflicts flame or plus, don't affect our base damage. This item kinda affect our base damage. Let me just change this one for another stuff. No. This one increases defense. Okay, so this is a good thing for us. Now we can test with this stuff. First stage of the game again. And now we try to find a killing. Okay, we found a killing. It's very hard to find killing these times. So okay, now we just start with our Valkyrie here. See, 90k damage, and it's doing calculations here. It's around 36% increase, just like this spreadsheet says, and also similar to what we were testing with Amelia. So both are the same buff, but different types of character. Amelia buffs mag, and Creation Valkyrie buffs attack, but the value are the same because it says greatly increased. That's what we need to check when we're checking our characters, okay? So I will just raise her Purification Gouge. Okay, now we have at least one, and we can test her Purification attack on the next enemy. But the Purification attack is not that important to test because we already know the increase in attack. It's just the same. Okay, by using the Purification attack, you see, it's 9 times multiplier again, based on the increase on attack. Nice, we can just drop here and test another stuff. This other stuff, it's very important to test, and it's the second skill of Lenneth. Second skill is just like Divine, and from most characters, even Hakuari has a type of Divine. It's called Generous Order. It greatly improves all abilities when start of your turn. Well, it's the same with our Creation Valkyrie, and it's Divine Order, the name. It also says greatly improves all abilities. So we'll just remove everything here, and only raise the blue. Okay, now we have the Divine Order to level 5. We can test it again and see how much damage she will get because of the increase on all status. Okay, first stage again. Try to find another killing, okay. Okay, now let's just test the damage. You see 66k damage, and it's because it's a base damage. We still haven't raised the Purification Gauge yet. Nice, now we can just test the damage on the next enemy. Well, there were 3 critical hits. This kind of mess up with our calculation, but still. It's just the same. The damage increase is around 20%, just like the spreadsheet also says. It's inferior to Valkyrie. Valkyrie gets up to 25% by Purification Gauge, but Lenneth trumps Creation Valkyrie. Creation Valkyrie trumps Valkyrie in almost any other way that it's just not that important. This buff is inferior. So we can just go again and see the damage increase with the Lenneth Valkyrie, and you see it's around the same increase, 20% increase. And now you can just add the 2 things and you get 56% increase in attack just by the 2 skills that you can raise to the max. The blue and the white. You can check, it's the very first skills that you want to raise. But now we need to talk about something. Her unique orb is from the red element. You see, it's will increase only Soul Sanctuary. So for those that didn't have the chance to get the orb, they will have more easy way to get the Valkyrie Pledge and Divine Order to the max, because they won't be need to wasting on the red. This kind of won't make up for having her unique orb, but it's just something that you can do with your character without an orb. Okay, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching this. I hope this can help you decide if you want this character or not. This is my analyze on the damage and how she works, okay? Thanks for watching, please subscribe if you haven't, and we see each other on the next video. Bye!